Facebook. I was going to get ready, put a little bit of makeup on so that I could work out, because I was going to go live with my workout as well. And I thought, why don't I just turn the camera on while I am putting my makeup on as well. So I'm going to just chit chat a little bit. So if you get in here, say hi, don't be shy. And yeah. All right, so I am going to just put on a teeny bit of makeup. Please excuse how bad I look, but this is the real Glama right here. All right, so I am going to start off, I think, with some concealer. And so say good morning if you get in here. Say hi. And so I know that this is really, really light for my skin, but I do that on purpose because look at how dark my circles are. And people always say, oh, you're not supposed to put your concealer on, then your foundation. Some people say you're not supposed to put your foundation, then your concealer. But you know what, guys? This is makeup, and makeup is an art. That's why they call them makeup artists. And so I think, to me, art is in the eye of the beholder, and you do things however you want. So yeah, this is how I'm going to do it. Sometimes I do it first, and then I do it after my foundation as well. Hi, Rocio. Hi, Shelby. How are you? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, and I've already washed my face, brushed my teeth, and I have coconut oil moisturizer on my face right now. So it's a teeny bit prepped. And so I'm just going to do this a little bit right here under the eyes, and I'm only going to do a little bit because then I do plan on doing it again after my foundation. So this is by Tarte. It's Shape Tape, and it's a very light color, but like I said, I do it on purpose. It's called Light Sand. And so now let me find my concealer brush. How have you guys been? How have you been, Shelby? How have you been, Rocio? So I'm just going to blend that in a little bit. This is really bad lighting. I realize that. I'm sitting in my living room, my family room actually. I have family members here. I've had family members visiting since the end of September. So we've had a house full. And that's why you haven't seen much of me at all on any of my channels. But yeah, I just thought I would bring some makeup down here and go live with y'all. And then I'm going to go live right after I'm done with this live. I'm going to go live with a walking DVD. I did a mile yesterday and I really enjoyed it. Hi Valerie, how are you? Good morning. I really enjoyed it yesterday and I can feel it. My calves are sore. And so I thought I would do, it's a DVD that has 5 miles on it. You can start with just the mile, or you can start with the second mile, or you can do all of them. I've done the first mile before, and I think I'm going to start with mile number 2 today and just do that mile. And I think it might actually use the exercise bands too. So right after I'm done putting my makeup on, I am going to go live with my walking. Rocio says, I'm good now that I can walk again. And sugary on, you had surgery on your knee. Wow, it's funny that you say that because I have a knee brace on my knee right now. You can't see it, it's underneath my leggings, but you can tell it's there because my little fat, goes like this, and then the brace, and then more fat. But yeah, my knee has been bothering me a lot lately, but I'm glad you're walking, Rocio. I'm glad the surgery went well. And I'm glad that everything is working out. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. But thank God I am okay. How have you been? Been doing good. Had lots of family here. And so we've had a house full for like a month and a half now. And so I thought, I gotta get back over here and talk to my friends. And so we're doing this, even though I'm just in my family room. So what I've been doing lately, I've been doing very little makeup, just, sometimes I don't do any makeup. Most of the time I don't do any makeup. But when I do put makeup on to be around the house or to just go somewhere quick, I've been putting on sunscreen and mixing it up with foundation. And so usually I mix it up in a little dish, but right now I'm just going to put it on my face. I'm going to put a dot here. Whoa, that's way too much of a dot. going to put some here, 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 and I'm going to do the same thing in the same spots with moisturizer. And I'm just using it's Equate. It's a generic brand, Ultra Sheer, SPF 100. And so I've been mixing that up with foundation lately so that it's more, I'm kind of making my own, what do you call it? Tinted moisturizer. So I don't want to use too much foundation. So what I do is I just do a little bit of foundation and put it in and I just kind of mix it in together. So I put mostly sunscreen or moisturizer and then a little bit of foundation, and I still have some on my finger now. Ugh, I just got some on my pant leg. And on my white leather couch. All right, so now I'm just going to use a brush to mix that in. And I'm just going to use this brush by BH Cosmetics. Hi April, how are you? Mayomi says, hi Glama, hi. I hope I didn't butcher your name. So let me go ahead and just mix this in. I'm going to mix it all in together. And then afterwards, I'm probably going to do the concealer again. But I mainly just want my skin to get evened out. It's not really about wearing a ton of makeup. It's just about evening out my skin so that I don't scare myself when I walk past a mirror. Okay. So what are y'all's plans for the day? What are y'all doing today? So far on my agenda, that's all I have planned. Doing this live, doing my little 1 mile walk, and then we'll see what happens after that. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish sewing a mask for my cousin Susana. I did the embroidery part of it yesterday, and so today I'm going to make the actual mask. And one thing I did forget, though, I forgot that she wanted black lettering on it, but I ended up using white thread. So, I don't know, maybe you can't see a difference, but I see a little bit of a difference in my skin already. So that's good. And now I'm going to go back in with my concealer and just put in a touch more. Mayomi says, I'm crocheting earrings right now. Oh, nice. I've crocheted earrings in the past. Oh, and I wanted to let you guys know, I know that I posted a video of me showing you the mask that I'm going to be making a tutorial on really soon. I was really planning on already having it done within the next few days that video went up. But then family showed up and I've had to put everything kind of on pause. But I will be putting that up soon. It doesn't seem like Corona's going away anytime soon, so I think I still have time to put that video up. And we'll probably still be needing our masks. So I'm just putting it very lightly. I know it doesn't look like it's very lightly, but it is. Okay. Rocio's cooking some tamales. Ooh, and pozole. Ooh, sounds good. I have never ever made tamales as an adult. I've helped my mom make them when I was younger, but I have never actually taken that project on myself. And it's so, once again, coincidental that you're saying that, Rocio, because I actually looked up tamale recipes about 2 or 3 weeks ago because I would love, because I was in the car waiting for Adam and my brother to get some tacos from a Mexican restaurant, and it said tamales. I'm like, ooh, tamales sounds good. And I thought, I always hear that it's so hard to make and that it takes all day, but there's got to be a simple recipe out there. And I think I found a super easy, simple recipe, and I might just try that one day. Maybe while everyone's here, so we can all do it together. We can all work at it together. I think it sounds like a good idea. So right now I have my sister here, my sister Yolanda, and I have my brother Joe here, and my nephew Ray, which is my sister's grandson. And so my sister's in the guest room. My nephew, my great nephew Ray, is in the library, and my brother Joe is sleeping up in my beauty room. Debbie says hello. I haven't been on in a long time as I lost my husband. I think you meant to say. Oh, I'm so sorry. So didn't take it too well, but I'm feeling a little better now. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Debbie. And I'm glad you're doing so much better. Yeah, that's a sad situation. Yeah. Oh, hi, Vima. How are you? Hi, Charlene. How are you? So, okay, I have on my Leticia's or Glama's tinted moisturizer, which I made with just adding sunscreen and a little bit of foundation. And now I've got some concealer on. And I think I'm going to throw on a little bit of powder. I'm going to use this. My daughter bought it for herself, and she doesn't like the smell of it. She likes the smell, but it's such a strong smell, she says, that she doesn't want to use it because it bothers her. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this under my eye where I put the concealer, just to kind of lock in the concealer so it doesn't move around. Okay, and I'm just going to, and I'm barely, just what was on the top, I'm just barely going to just brush it everywhere. I don't need to worry about shiny skin or anything because I have dry skin. So that's all I'm going to do for that. And thank you, Debbie. Yeah, and if you ever feel lonely, just whenever you see me live, come on here, chit chat with me. Or if you ever want, I don't know if you're a crocheter, if you found me through crochet first, and you want to pretend like we're chit-chatting, you can always go to one of my old crochet videos. And, I usually chit-chat quite a bit when I'm doing crochet videos, so you can pretend that we're sitting in a living room together. But what kind of tamales do you want to do? The pollo, beef? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we used to have as a kid. I think we used to do pollo. I don't think we ever did beef. I don't know what tajadas is, and it might have been pork that we did. I don't know. But I don't know what tajadas is. That's new to me. The salsa verde or rojas? Probably rojas. I think that's what I remember as a kid. Hi, Rosie. How are you? Good morning. Hope y'all are doing well, she says. Okay, if I miss any comments, Rocio says, I will give you my family recipe if you want. Yes, I would love that. You can message it to me on Facebook. I would love that. And I think I would be interested. I don't know what tajadas is, like I said, so I would probably be interested in chicken, possibly beef, and pork. Good morning. Okay, Charlene says she shared. Thank you. I know I look a hot mess, guys. You know what? I think I'm going to do my eyebrows before we continue because my eyebrows are a hot mess right now. So let's get that done. I'm using my BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Trio. I don't know why I show the products. I'm not being sponsored by anyone, so I'm giving them free. Oh, shoot. I forgot I knew I was going to forget something. I forgot my eyebrow brush, but I'll just use the one that comes in here. And I always, as you can see, I use the middle color, which is a light color. It has a wax, a light color, and a dark color. And the wax, you can either put it on first, and it'll help the powder stick on. And then you can put the wax on again over it to lock it in. Or you can do the powder and then the wax to lock it in. I personally don't use the wax. I've tried it, as you can see. You can see right here that, whoops, I have dabbled in it, but I don't really like it too much. Makes my brows just way too dark. But I'm just going to follow my natural brow shape and just fill it in a little bit, because eyebrows really do make a difference. And as soon as I can, I'll read the comments right now. Can't see the comments, but I will read them in just a second. Yeah, so that's pretty much just following the natural line or the natural shape of my brows. And I didn't bring my brow spoolie either. So, trying to blend it out a little bit. Okay, so there's that. Look at the difference. Doesn't that just totally frame your face? Oh, good, Debbie. I'm glad. Yes, whenever you want to, go check out my crochet videos. Hopefully, I'll be putting up new crochet videos soon. Oh, thank you, Charlene. But look at the difference, how eyebrows just frame a face. There's, whoops, which way? Okay, everything's backwards. So look at that. No frame to the face, and then a frame to the face. It just makes such a difference. I almost feel that if you have nice eyebrows, you almost don't even need makeup at all. Maybe lip gloss and maybe a teeny bit of mascara if you even need that. But if you have eyebrows, I just feel like your face looks way more done than when, at least for me, than when I don't have my eyebrows filled in. Oh, are you okay? You okay? That's Paris sitting next to me. So yeah, as I've gotten older, I'm 56 now, as I've gotten older, my eyebrows have become more and more sparse. That doesn't make me happy. This side of my face is really lit up by the light, but there, see, now you can see that I do have, but it does need to be darker. All right, so yeah, I really haven't been wearing a ton of makeup lately, but right now with family here, I don't want to scare everyone, so I know they're just my brother and sister, and I shouldn't really, and they probably don't care, but can't tell if it's even because of the lighting. But I don't want to scare them. Okay, how's that look? I can't see. Which one is it? I think this one needs to be a little darker up front. But if that's all I did with some lip gloss, you know, I would feel comfortable leaving my home if I had to. Especially, actually not even lip gloss because you wear a mask. All right, so I think that's all I'm going to do for my brows. Let's get this done before I don't feel like doing my walking video. Okay, so what am I doing next? Oh, I forgot my, no, I didn't forget my lip liner. I think I'm going to do my lips right now because I hate being on camera and having dry looking lips. So I think I'm going to use my lip liner and some gloss, and that's it for my lips. The hadas are strips of chile, jalapenos, and queso fresco with onion and tomato. Ooh, that sounds great. It all sounds great. Our family's not a big, is not big on like cooking awesome meals like that. I wasn't taught a bunch of different things to make. My mom taught me how to make arroz con pollo. She taught me how to make tortillas, of course. You know, just your usual little staples, frijoles, and just, you know, there's other things that I know. I just don't remember everything, but we weren't a big family that, you know, gathered around and cooked, and Mom didn't pass down a lot of recipes. She's still alive, but she hasn't passed down a lot of recipes. So I'm just using this lip liner. I think it's tiramisu. I'm not sure. It's all worn out, but I think it's by Rimmel. And I'm just going to use this all over my lips. Aw, thank you, Charlene. You're so sweet. I'm just going to use this all over my lips and then throw a gloss on top. You are great at crochet too. I have learned a lot. Aw, are you still crocheting a lot? I think I've seen some stuff lately that you've posted. I think it was you. Yeah, so it's just a natural color. I used to do this all the time. Use this lip liner and fill it in, and then just a gloss on top, and I stopped doing it. I did it for like almost a year. It was my go-to lip look. It's hard to do it and talk. And then I stopped doing it, and I just rediscovered it again. And so for the last few days, I've been doing this again. It just kind of gives like, kind of sort of a nudish color. And then I just do a gloss on top, and this gloss is Laura Geller. And I don't know if it has a name. Yes, it's called City Lights by Laura Geller. Where is the name? Yeah, right there. Aw, thank you, Charlene. So I'm just going to throw on a gloss. What am I doing? I'm using the monitor as a mirror. So that's just very pretty to me, at least in my opinion. So who's gonna stick around my YouTube channel when I do my walking live? Who's gonna walk with me? So here's the lip color. Just a gloss. I think it's pretty. Rosie says, Leticia, went to orthopedics last week about my frozen shoulders. They told me that it will never recover from it at my age. Oh my goodness. And how long it's been. Any advice on what you have done? I will tell you what I noticed, what helped me, is I looked up frozen shoulder. Oh, what did I look up? Like massaging for frozen shoulder. And I think I've explained this before, but until, and I wish, if I can find the link, Rosie, I will see if, I don't know if we're friends on Facebook or not, but if so, I can message you the link of the video. But what I did is, hi, good morning. My sister just woke up. What I did, one of the things that he did is he has you clasp, let me put the table far away for a second, and put this down. He had you sit here with your hands clasped, and however far you could get your hands up, that was good. And at the time when I first started, I'm going to sit sideways so you can see, I could only get my hands to right there when I first started. And at that, I was shaking because it hurt so bad. And then and I kind of would force it back. And now look, I can go all the way back here. And another exercise that I did, his objective was to get your hands on top of your head. I could only get it to there. Another exercise is go deep into your armpit, which is what I did. This was one of his exercises. Go deep into the armpit and just hold the back wing of your back and just grind your thumb in there. I mean, grind your thumb. And oh my goodness, it started to help. Another one that I did is he talked about this muscle right here, just on the side, just right here on the side. I just massaged the heck out of it really hard, because what I did notice, this was my frozen shoulder arm. What I did notice is when I would dig deep into my armpit on the frozen side, it was so painful. On this side, not painful at all. The side on the non-frozen was not painful at all. But on this side, very painful, which means everything was like balled up. The muscles or something was all balled up. And so just doing that, literally, Rosie, I started seeing improvements that same night. Because I was so stubborn. I was like, it hurts, but I'm going to push myself. And I got my hand on top of my head. And even though it hurt, I stretched the heck out of, I just stretched through the pain. And I had my hands up here. And now, like I said, I can go all the way back this way. And as you know, I couldn't get my hand past here. Now, this hand can go all the way over here. And I couldn't raise my arm past here. Now I can raise it this way. So those exercises are what helped me. And I'm so grateful. And I thought this isn't going to work. It was a man, a shirtless man, looked like he was in his mobile home late at night. And I thought, these aren't going to work. Does he know what he's talking about? Oh my goodness, they helped tremendously. So try those exercises. Even if it hurts, dig in deep, because it hurt, but I would much rather hurt for those moments that I'm digging in than to, I suffered for a year, and I know you've been suffering for way longer than that, but I'm thinking I'd rather suffer for these few moments that I'm digging in than to suffer for another year. So try that. Hi, Rosa. How are you? Petrova's saying hi. Good morning, my love. I haven't said good morning yet. Oh, I love you. Let me see your outfit. Stand up. Stand up behind me. Oh, don't show your undies. Okay. Ooh, that's so cute. It says dare to be different. Woohoo. Let's see. Do a little twirl. Ooh, it's got a little hoodie on it. How adorable. And she's wearing the blue sapphire and diamond necklace that I gave her. Adorable. Okay. Oh, hashtags on the counter. I'm going to finish doing my makeup. Cami says, hi, everybody. Good morning. So those are my tips for you, Rosie, and I hope they help. Okay, what am I doing? I did my eyebrows. Oh, I'm going to use my e.l.f. little quad thing here. It has a highlighter, it has a powder, it has a bronzer, and it has a contour. So I didn't bring anything to contour myself with, but I might just do a teeny bit of contouring. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip into the darker one a little bit. And
look at my powder.
Right here, I'm just going to put in a teeny. Whoop, that came out a lot. Didn't mean to make it that dark. But this will chisel you to make it look like your face is thinner than it is.
Look at my toes.
It's cute, baby. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm just going to blend that in. I'm going to stipple that in with this stippling brush. I'm going to stipple it upwards.
I am a butterfly. I am a butterfly.
Okay. So there's that.
I can't see.
And now I'm going to try to knock off most of the contouring stuff.
I didn't see. I didn't see.
Okay, baby, I'm talking to my friends, okay? Aw, thank you, Charlene. Rosie says, I will do that. Thank you. Sorry for interruption on doing your makeup. Yes, I believe we are friends. Okay, good. I'll see if I can find that video. So now I'm going to use the lighter brown color, the bronzing color. And I'm just going to bronze up my face a teeny bit. And they say to do like a 3, or depending on how you're looking at me, on this side it's a 3, on this side it might be an E. So they say to bronze up in those areas. I wasn't going to do this much makeup, but baby, please stop. You're bouncing me around on here. And Finesse is probably in the front formal dining room, I think, doing a puzzle. So I think that's what she's doing. I think I just heard her. Oh, no, you're right there. I thought I heard the glass. Oh, that must have been my sister. I thought that was you sitting at the glass table, Finesse, doing your puzzle. She's in the middle. She's in the middle of doing a puzzle right now. Okay. So yeah, did anyone answer me? Who's going to join me while I do my live walking DVD? I'll show you the DVD in just a second. I'm sure you've heard of this girl, something Sansone. Leslie Sansone, I think is who it is. And if you don't have a DVD of her, all you have to do, is go on YouTube and just type in Leslie Sansone. That's my sister talking back there. Okay, so that's that. And now what I'm going to do is I usually use a bigger stippling brush to mesh this all in. Can you guys hear my sister talking? Okay, so now while I've got the bronzer out, I use a little pencil brush and I use the darker contouring color and I just kind of roll my brush in there and I contour my nose because I don't like how my nose looks. So I contour it. I try to shorten it, so I darken the tip to kind of stop the length of it. I kind of paint a little puppy dog nose on me, a little upside down triangle. Isn't that funny? I make a puppy nose. Hi Debbie, how are you? We got another Debbie in here. We got Debbie Russell and I forgot the other Debbie's last name. Let me look. Debbie Hopwood. So hi Debbie. What time is your walking? Right after this, I'm gonna stop going live. That's why I'm doing this. I was gonna put makeup on and then do my walking DVD. But I thought, you know what? Since I'm putting makeup on, why don't I just go live with my makeup? And then when I end this live, I will do a separate live and do the walking. And I'll show you the DVD in just a second. And so this, I put a line there to kind of make it look like a more upturned nose. Those of y'all that have watched my makeup videos, that's my sister Yolanda. Those of y'all that have already watched my makeup videos, you know that you know the drill, what I do, and why I do it. And so yeah, now I draw like lines down the side to narrow my nose a little bit. Yeah, so my sister will be here until the 26th of this month. My brother has moved here from Ohio, so he'll be staying with us until he figures out where he wants to live and stuff. He's welcomed here as long as he wants. He already has a job. He used to work at JCPenney's in Ohio, and so he's still in the computer system even though they shut down that store. And so he came to this JCPenney's that's only like about a mile away.
I guess it didn't dawn on
I'll
her
wait for a
till all
second.
around. Yeah, I went back like,
Okay, so what I was saying is, so I took him to the JCPenney's that's near me, and he asked for an application. They pointed him to the They pointed him to the computers in the store, so we went over there. He filled it out. He was still in the system. They still had his ID number in there. And so shortly after that, they said, let's interview you. And voila, he had a job. And yeah. So now I'm just putting highlighter. I'm using my Amrezi Anastasia highlighter. And to me, this makes a big difference. This might not even make a difference to y'all. Y'all might not even see a difference by the time I'm done, but it makes me feel better. Oh, and that's my brother Joe back there. And voila, he's the one that got the JCPenney job like that, because he's that awesome. And we are really enjoying having them here. He's funny. Sometimes he thinks he's funny and he's not that funny, but most of the time he's funny. Because sometimes he's funny at other people's expenses. So one time, all day he was picking on me. We were going to thrift stores and he was picking on me all day. And so I punched him. You know, he's one of the brothers that taught me how to box, him and my brother Alex, when I was a major tomboy. And so he kept picking on me, and I'm like, stop. So I punched him in the arm, and he's like, he really felt it, he said. And then later that night, he was like, let's see, God, you really hurt me. And I said, maybe because I said, I didn't even hit you as hard as I could, but I usually punch downward, and so my knuckles are what hit him. And so anyway, I don't know why I'm telling y'all all that, but I thought it was funny because, well, I know why I'm telling you, because I told you sometimes he's funny at other people's expenses. Hi, Patricia, how are you? Oh, Charlene says your sister is beautiful like you. Thank you, Charlene. You're the only other sister here. She says, what sister? I said, you're the only other sister here. She said, thank you. Debbie says, beautiful family you have. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to use this Milani Blush, and it's in the color Luminoso. And I like this when I don't want to have too much blush on, because it's a corally color, very light corally color. And so it just gives you a little bit of, I know the lighting's very bad, guys, so you can't even probably tell that I have anything on. But I do. Let me kind of diffuse it a little bit. Okay, and then for eyeshadow, I might use this by Rimmel. This is one of my go-to palettes, as well as this one that I bought at Walmart, and it is a hard candy palette. This is my most go-to palette, so I don't know which one I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go with this mostly, and then use one color out of the other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a fluffy brush like this, and I'm going to dip into this color. In case you have this palette, I'm using this color right here. And I'm just going to put that in the crease.
I think this is still this commercial. Back and get one.
And just try to blend it in as much as possible. So we have about 17 viewers on here. Don't be shy. Say hi. So yeah, see, that's just, it kind of just gives you some color, gives you some dimension to your face. And so let's try to mimic it on the other side.
You did try.
So my brother, my sister, well, all of us actually, except for Adam, all went to my hometown of Castroville, which is about 30 minutes away. Shh, Petrova, try to whisper, baby. Petrova, try to whisper, okay? And so we all went to my hometown, and we were driving around there. We got a storage for my brother. And then, oh God, I forgot where I was going with this story. I'll have to think about that. I forgot where I was going with it. Where was I going with it? Anyway, I'll come back to that. I got 56-year-old memory brain here. Loss of memory brain. I'll remember here in a minute. But anyway, we've done that a couple times. We've gone to Castroville a couple times. And he got himself a storage unit. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say, and I can't remember. Okay, so now I'm going to use this flat synthetic brush, and I'm going to use just a I'm going to use this shimmery color. It's just a brown. It's just a tan shimmery color. And I'm just going to put that on my lids. Whew. Debbie says, I see your beautiful dog. Their family too. Yes, they are. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Hi, Ada. How are you? She says, hi, Bea. Gracias. Okay, so I'm going to put this on just the lid. I put it until right under the brow bone. I mean, not the brow bone, but the socket, eye socket bone right there. It kind of makes your eyes look bigger when you do that, when you bring it all the way up to the socket. Makes your lids look bigger, makes your eyes look bigger, at least in my opinion. This is all just my opinion, guys, because I am not a pro at this. My brother's over there kissing Petrova, and she wipes it off. They like to mess with each other all the time. My brother tells Petrova, Petrova. So I told her to say Tio. Tio in Spanish is Tio, so that means uncle. So she says Tio. But I think like after 2 days, he had fallen madly in love with her. So I'm glad it's not just me who thinks that she's just one of the best little girls ever. And my sister Yolanda says, she is such an easy girl to love. So I'm glad it's not just me. All right, so that's what I'm doing for that. And now I'm going to take that same pencil brush that I contoured my nose with, and I'm going to go in. So that's that palette. And I'm going to go in, I could go back in with that contour color, but I think I'm going to go in with this Rimmel palette and go in with that brown right here and contour my lids a little bit. So I'm going to go in with the very darkest color right here, roll it in there a bit, and see what I can see. And I'm just going to put it right under the bone, just on the outer corner of my eye. See how that changes the eye look right away? Look at that eye versus this eye. It just gives you that sunken in eye look that, what is her name? That comes out. It's an actress. Finesse, who's that actress in the movie where she's sick? She's with Julia Roberts and she takes marijuana for medicinal purposes. Susan Sarandon. I love that eye, the ones that have the deep socket look. I love that. Another one that has that is Frankel from one of the housewives. What's her first? Bethany Frankel. She has that eye look. But look at, guys, and I'm going to blend it. But look at the difference. That eye versus that eye. It just gives me that sunken in look that I don't actually have. So now that I barely have any product on the brush, I'm going to kind of like drag it towards the inner corner of my eye. Okay, and now that I've done that, I'm going to take that fluffy brush that had that really neutral color, and I'm going to just blend the top of that brown in. You see it just kind of blends it in now? It's not so harsh. So who does this already? Who uses this trick already? And if you haven't tried it, who's going to try it? Okay, so let me go back in, do the other eye now. I mean, I don't go through all of this usually when I'm just going to be here at home or just going somewhere really quickly. I would have probably stopped at the transition color just on the top. I wouldn't have even done this lid color. Well, what I used to try to teach you and Daniel, Finesse, is I would tell y'all when you play with one thing, right after you're done with it, put it right back where you got it from before you pull out a second thing. And I used to try to tell y'all, but that never really worked. But you should try to train her to do that. That when you're done with one toy, put it away back on the shelf, and then pull out the other one. Okay, so there's that. I got no response from Finesse. She didn't want to hear it when she was a kid, and she probably still don't want to hear it. You can talk, Jolie. You can talk, Jolie. Jolie, you can talk.
That's why I didn't respond either, because I think you're trying to make everyone's shoes.
No, I'm not trying to. Y'all can talk. It's just that Y'all were talking loud for a second there. See, my brother just said, Petrova, where are you going? He likes to mess with her. All right, so now the only thing left is eyeliner. And I forgot my eyeliner. Darn it. I forgot the black eyeliner that I use on the inner corners of my eyes. Debbie, you're going to try it? Awesome. You're going to try it too, Patricia? Awesome. Oh, thank you. So I know this is really bad lighting, but that's what I've got going so far. And I'm not using false eyelashes today. I'm just going to do mascara. So I'm using this. I got it from a makeup subscription. I don't remember which one, but it's called Untitled Blue. But it has glitter in it. So that's why I don't usually use it on my inner corner. On my inner lids, but I forgot my other one. So I'm just going to just barely just go really, really close to the lash line. I put it a little thicker on the outer corner and even closer to the inner corner. So there it is so far. There's none, and then there's some. I might do a wing, but I don't know if you can see a difference from one eye to the other. I'm going to stay close to the lash line. And it has little gold sparkle flecks in it. So there it is. But I'm scared to use this on my inner lid because I don't want to get what do I call it? I don't want to get the sparkly stuff in my eye. There's that eye.
And it was a mess because, the lip, everything, it shows everything.
And not all black shirt.
I think this eye has more dry eye than I have dry eye, and this eye has it more because they say one of the signs of dry eye is that it's very watery, and this eye, even before putting makeup on, is very watery. Okay, so that's all I'm doing. Should I do a wing? A little bit of a wing? Yes, I do still sell Paparazzi. There's my brother Joe right there.
You should look like Julia Roberts now.
No. I'll never look like Julia Roberts. I would love to look like Halle Berry. To me, she is hot. She is gorgeous. So I am going to do a little bit of a wing with just the pencil. I'm not going to do liquid. Just a teeny wing. They're talking about movies and how he loves Pretty Woman. And I love all Julia Roberts movies. I love all Sandra Bullock movies. I love all J-Lo movies. The only movie of Sandra Bullock that I couldn't get into was an old movie called The Net. For some reason, I was so bored I couldn't get into it. And I bought it on the fly in the $1 bin or $5 bin just because I thought I'm going to love it because it's Sandra Bullock. I didn't love it. And I was so bummed out that I didn't love it. But every other movie of those three actresses I absolutely love. Okay, so I'm pretty much done except for mascara. And then I'm going to get to walking, y'all. Y'all going to walk with me? Oh, I forgot to show you the DVD that I use. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm rusty. It takes me a while to stand up.
I actually let the salmon, the water that comes in, I let it like boil.
So this is the DVD. I think I either bought it at Walmart or I bought it at a secondhand store. I don't remember, but this is who I use. I use Leslie Sansone, but all of her workouts are also on YouTube. You just type in her name and you'll find it. And it comes with the bands right there. So I think today I'm going to be using the bands. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's really fun. All right. Well, thank you, Charlene. Where's my mirror? Okay, so I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in black, but there's a good dupe for this. I think it's Maybelline Paradise Lash something, and it's in a similar tube color at Walmart, and that one's only $8 or $9. This one was sent to me, so This one is like 20 or 30 something bucks. It was sent to me in a makeup subscription, not by a sponsor or anything like that. So I don't have hardly any eyelashes, but we're gonna see if we can fake some up in here. Yeah, I haven't been wearing false eyelashes. I think I've only worn false eyelashes the day my brother got here, the day my sister got here, and I think one other time. And that's it. And lately I've just been using mascara. Okay. And I think I'm going to dye my hair. I was trying to grow the gray out, but I'm just not ready to be silver. I think when my face starts looking way older, then I'll let my hair grow silver. But right now, I think I want to go back to brunette again. Or highlights or something. That might be nice. Because then when I do decide to grow my silver out, it won't be so obvious. It won't be such a obvious raccoon demarcation line. So let's see if you can see a difference with one coat of mascara. Can you see a difference? No mascara? Mascara. So that's one coat. I hope I didn't miss any comments. If I missed any comments, go ahead and post them again. And as soon as I am finished with this, I will read any comments that I might have missed. Oh man, I just got it on my cheek. So if you do what I just did and you get mascara on your skin, don't try to wipe it off right away. Let it dry, and then all you got to use is your little nail to just use a nail to just flake, to just wipe it off, and it flakes right off. It's just that I'm trying to stay in the shot of the camera for y'all, and I'm trying to see what I'm doing. And I got my cheek. My granddaughter followed my sister into the front formal room. They're listening to some JW stuff. So I think they're listening to music. These eyelashes on my left side don't grow as good as on my right side. I think it's because I sleep on my left side, and so, I don't know, I think there's more wear and tear on them. All right. So there's, see how it's kind of sparse over here in the center area? So there's one coat. And I don't usually do bottom mascara. I usually just leave the bottom naked. I'm just going to do a very light second coat.
Man, that was really, that was a big difference in the last one you made. That was really, I think it's better too.
Yeah. Things always turn out better whenever I just wing it. Not whenever I follow a recipe. Whenever I just go by instinct, things turn out better for some reason.
Hold on a quick second.
Hey, you.
So in about 10 minutes, I'm going to start my workout, I think, because I'm going to be ending this here soon. I put myself on TV right there so everyone can see themselves.
Ew, I can see myself.
So my family can see themselves.
I'm moving.
Aw,
What?
you've been on it this whole time.
I don't like seeing myself eating. It's a big trigger for eating disorders.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I love being in camera.
Okay, come get on. My brother's like, I love being on camera. You have to scoot this way, yeah. You'll be on it in a second. It's a little bit time delay. My brother says, I love being on camera. I should have him sell jewelry with me, huh? Have him sit in front of the camera and sell jewelry with me. I did my sister's makeup the other day, and I wonder if she would let me do makeup for her on camera. I think she would. I think she would.
Some other I can use for the vinegar.
You know what? After you just use the cap that it screws onto.
Oh, yeah.
Pour it into there.
Yeah.
I think that's good enough. I feel like that is enough. Okay,
Strong.
so I'm done, I think. I gotta scrape off that little area there.
It has to be
And that's it.
with the mother.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, it has to be with the mother. Or
Yeah,
else
see,
won't
it
be
just
beneficial.
scraped right off. No longer there. Woohoo! Okay, so now I'm just gonna use this Morphe. I think it's almost out. Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, so that it all stays on. All that work we did to our face is gonna stay put. Oh, I forgot to do highlighter on my cheeks. Okay, so let's do that. Actually, that'll be even, it'll show up even more now that I've got my face a little misted. So I'm just gonna put it on the high points of my face. And up over here. A little bit on my forehead because I have a little forehead. So anything light makes things look bigger. I have a little chin, so I'm going to do it on my chin. And that's it. I think I'm done, guys. I am finished. Finito. All right. So, did I miss any comments? So TCW had asked if I still sell paparazzi. I absolutely do. I usually sell my paparazzi on my Leticia Wilson All Things Paparazzi channel. And I haven't been selling it since my family has been here. But as soon as things calm down a little bit, I'll probably start selling it on there again. But you can always go to my website at, boy, my brother is loud. But but you can always go to my website at www.myglamorazzi.com. Everything is just $5. So go there, do some shopping, and yeah, I would appreciate it a lot. And I'll get to selling it live again really soon. And so yeah, I'm gonna end this live, I think. Oh, you have dry eyes too, Charlene? I didn't see that part of your comment. If I missed any comments, I am so sorry. Do I look different? I don't know if it's for the better, but anyway, I feel better anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. And thank you so much for joining me. And maybe I'll do this more often, depending on how many thumbs ups I get and how many likes I get and how many everythings I get. Then I will. Don't give me thumbs downs though. You know, I've got one person that as soon as a video goes up, she gives me a thumbs down and she thinks she's hurting my channel. But you know what? She's actually helping me because she's obviously a subscriber. So every subscriber helps. But if you're not already subscribed to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon. What that bell icon does is it brings a little drop down and you can choose all videos, some videos or whatever. Choose all videos if you want to know exactly when I go live or upload a video. That way you can join me every time we're live. We can chit chat together. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I'm going to be putting my DVD in now and I'm going to start walking. So whoever wants to walk with me, we're just going to do 1 mile. It usually takes about 30 minutes, maybe 15, 30 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Thank you, Ada. You love my gray hair. Patricia says bye. Charlene says have a good day. So I hope all of y'all join me for my walking. And yeah, I'm going to be live, so I'm going to be able to see some of your comments as we are live walking. And I'll read some of your comments over there. All right, guys, don't forget how much I love you. Don't forget to love yourselves and everyone you come in contact with. However, wear your masks and stay 6 feet away from everyone. So love everyone by keeping our social distance. All right, I love you. Bye. Mwah. Besitos. Adios.